Okay, so today's channeled message is going to be quick and dirty, and you might feel called out. I know I did, because basically the subject is waiting on the world to change. And I know I have definitely been guilty of that, especially lately. And I figured maybe somebody else out there can relate. And so here we go, we're diving in. Um, so my guides came through, pretty hot, calling me out for waiting on the world to change and said, the change is you. You have to flip the script on expecting to see external shifts to happen and thinking that then your life will change. I'll be happier, I'll feel better, I'll have more clarity, I'll be ready for a relationship. That one's totally me. Um, it's like this if then paradox, and that's not the ways the laws of the universe work. We've been conditioned to think about it backwards. Like, first, you make the internal shifts, how you're focusing, how you're moving in your day, how you're conducting yourself, um, your self talk, your beliefs. And then, and only then, do you see things shift in your external experience. So, waiting on the world to change is a trap that will keep you in stagnation. You've got to make like small internal shifts and then watch them stack up, and you'll see things change around you. And you can start just by paying attention to um, what you focus on, because what you focus on is what you build. So if we're focused on thoughts of lack, scarcity, never enough, struggle, we are continuing to build and create that in our external experience. And the universe only responds to what you focus on, not what you say you don't want, right? So if your energy is focused on scarcity, even if you're saying, ugh, I don't want to feel this way, you're still focused on scarcity, and the universe feels that vibe and is like, oh, this one is really focused on scarcity. Like, here you go, supersized order of that. You're welcome. You are the creator of your experience, and what you focus on, where you focus, you build. So you just have to start making the shift and being grateful for what you do have. And this is like the idea of the Five of Cups in tarot, which I happen to have my handy dandy example here from the Pulp Tarot deck. Like, are you focused on your three spilled cups? Are you so focused there that you don't even notice you have two more full cups right here? I mean, are you like this girl? Like, look at her hand on her face, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I spilled my cups. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. What am I going to do? When if she would just turn around and look, she would see, oh, hey, look, I still have two full cups. But she's so focused on this, she doesn't see this. Like, where in your life do you feel abundant, and how can you amplify that? Where in your life do you still have two full cups that you can turn around and focus on? Um, if you keep in mind that you are always building, it becomes a lot easier to notice where you're funneling your creator energy. Do you want to amplify worries, anxiety, worst case scenario, or do you want to amplify joy, ease, security, playfulness? The cool thing is you don't even have to be focused on the subject that you're wanting to transform or shift. You just need to flow in the direction of how you want to feel, and the rest falls into place. And it's like retraining your brain and forming new neural pathways. So don't feel silly using affirmations. You're doing science by using your affirmations. You're doing science. You're forming new pathways in your brain. So don't feel silly with the affirmations. Like, where you focus, you build. And I would use that one just to remind myself, like, where am I focusing? Where I focus is where I build. Um, and then use that to shift what I'm focusing on. I want to be focused on my two full cups, right? I don't want to be this chick. I don't want to be her. I want to be looking at my two full cups and being like, oh my God, look, I have so much great stuff going on. So anyways, that's today's quick and dirty channeled message about waiting on the world to change. Don't get trapped in waiting on the world to change. I've been there. I'm working on it. We can work on it together. Lots of love. And until next time.